Is he War Machine or is he Cope Machine? That is the question we seek to answer in today's video. Welcome everybody. We're talking about War Machine today, Marvel Snap's latest card that has come out. And I gotta tell you, there's a lot of hype around this card. It's been one of the ones that people have been most excited about for this month. A 4/6 that on reveal until the end of the next turn. You're able to play your cards anywhere and nothing can stop you from doing so. Ebony Maw, Infinite and others can be played wherever the hell you want. That's great. That's pretty damn good, right? And it is pretty good, but my major concern was always the actual power. 4/6, it's just not strong enough these days. We've got Cull Obsidian, we've got others that are just so much stronger at the 4 cost. So is the effect really that powerful? Well, in my experience, I got a bunch of decks I'm going to show you. The wildest games I think I've ever recorded. You have to see these gameplay examples. I think the card is good, yes. Definitely not Cope Machine. He's definitely a decent card. I do stay pat at the 4-star range. I don't think he's higher than that. I think that he is good, but he does feel underpowered himself. So it's the combination plays that make things really exciting. I will say, however, that with War Machine in your deck, locations feel much less restrictive, and your ability to play around, with locations and with your mobility is extremely high. It feels much more like a fluid way to play Marvel Snap. I did notice that. He felt like he gave me more opportunities to play the game I wanted without restriction, and I think that was really good. So, War Machine as a whole, straight up, I think he's pretty solid, 4 stars. Let's talk about some of the decks that I felt performed pretty well. I tried to design a whole bunch of interesting things, and let's cut to the different view here. And ultimately, this was one of my favorites. Now, this is a full-on brew, and I wanted to kind of really capture the essence of what War Machine was capable of. With this deck, you can do a couple different things. I do like that it has multiple lines capable of winning. You have the War Machine line, where you can basically go Hope Summers into War Machine, into Infinite and Taskmaster. Conversely, you can go Shuri into Vision, into whatever you want, right? You can also go Shuri into Skip, into She-Hulk Taskmaster. It has these very awesome turn 5 and 6 lines that feel very good despite your circumstance. This deck was pretty good. I did like it. I did enjoy it. It felt like it made good use of War Machine as an offensive weapon. I did find, though, that Ebony Maw was a bit of hopium, because I didn't really find him being played that effectively, because if you think about it, if you play War Machine on turn 4 and you play the Infinite on turn 5, Ebony Maw is still a dead draw. The only way Ebony Maw is playable is if you play War Machine on turn 5 to close out the game, or of course you play something else. But anyways, like, you're not going to want to do that. So ultimately, I'm leaning towards cutting Ebony Maw. So if you're going to be experimenting with this deck, Ebony Maw definitely feels cuttable. I just ran out of time in my testing because I know people want to see the video. So Ebony Maw, I think, could see a change. But honestly, a pretty good deck. I like the idea of War Machine, Shuri, and Taskmaster together with this She-Not based package. And then we go on to the next deck here, which is War Evolved. Honestly, very happy with the way this deck performed. I was kind of like jumping on whether I go Kyera or Armor. Ultimately, I'm seeing a lot of Destroy out there, and so I wanted to go Armor to counter the Destroy to give me a chance, especially in Infinity Conquest. Ultimately, I think the deck performed pretty good. Anytime you can take a very tight deck like this and add a piece that gives it a little more variability, a little more flexibility and nuance, then you kind of add to it. I do ultimately think that Evo is good, but not great in the current meta, but I think that if you're looking to play something a little different and off the meta path a little bit, this might be one worth trying. It's a very natural synergy with War Machine as well, because you'll be able to play Infinite relatively regularly without having to skip forward or anything like that, which also kind of steps on the toes of why Sunspot's even in the deck in the first place, but that's a whole other conversation in and of itself. A good testing ground if you're interested in playing something that you know how to play, a little more reliable, but you still want to play with your new card. Then we got to some of the more, testy things we were working on. This was kind of like a Black Knight Hela version. I know this is kind of very common amongst other players as well. I didn't have a chance to test this one too much, so this was my take on it, but I know that a lot of other creators are taking a look at Black Knight as a really interesting synergy with War Machine, and so this was kind of my take on it. War Legion, this was kind of a Infinite style deck that also wanted to take advantage of the Storm War Machine Legion style kind of approach to the game, and it was good. It was good. That's it. Like, it wasn't great. It didn't feel like it was gonna pop off or anything, but Legion, War Machine, and Storm was actually kind of fun. And when you have Sunspot and you have Misty Knight and Nebula, even if the lanes are locked down, you have that inherent reach that really benefits you when your opponent, can't play any of the lanes, and you get to do a little bit of catch up if you're behind by a couple points, right? So I did think it was cool. nuanced to play, but still really fun. And I gotta say, I made a deck called Cope Machine because I wanted to see if the Guardians of the Galaxy would actually be good with them. Because I thought, you know, if you play the Jean Grey and the War Machine, you have all these like kind of moving parts with Storm and Legion, would it be good? Would it be good? No, not really. It's not that good. But it was better than it was in the past. Like, at least with the buff to the Guardians, you get that bit of a reward for playing them. And Jean Grey with the Guardians didn't actually feel bad. And bear in mind that when you play Nebula, players want to play into the Nebula location, so you can kind of bait those Guardian effects even if you don't have Jean Grey. I tried to get Negasonic into this deck. I just couldn't find the way to get her in. But ultimately, this deck was pretty fun. At the end of the day, is War Machine worth it? You know what? I lean towards yeah. I lean towards yes. I think he's worth getting. His ability is very strong. It does open up some opportunities. It is not like a game-breaking ability where I think that there's going to be insane combinations that go to like 65% win rate, but I think he's good. Understated slightly, yes, but good, especially considering the meta as it shapes up. Although Professor X isn't nearly as popular as it once was. I would expect a Professor X buff, to be honest with you. If this card's here, I think you can give Control a little more love. Regardless, as I said before, you absolutely have to watch these gameplay highlights. They're legitimately some of my favorite I've ever recorded. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, and if you want to support my content, hitting the like button is the best thing you can do. You're gonna love these highlights. Oh, I killed their Iceman, really? Oh, this looks like some War Machine gameplay if I've ever seen it. That's some War Machine gameplay if I've ever seen it, friends. We always play Legion on the vault? This guy's drunk. This guy is actually hard brewing right now. Crazy. We got some brews. Our boy's definitely packing on the brewskis here. We definitely want as much energy as possible. I'm gonna snap and get stupid here. Let's do it. The question is, can we win the vault? They just rouged us? There's no way they expect Legion on vault. 0% chance. Oh! We got the God play! Oh my God! Oh! We did it! Oh. There's no way they stay in this game. This is the God draw. The absolute nut. This is the absolute nut. Oh, they play War Machine too. We got some War Machine gameplay. It's a War of the Machines. Wow. They are saved by War Machine. So friends, this is why you play War Machine. Almost with the absolute God play here. But thankfully for us, we still get Infinite mid and we still absolutely just pump with Sunspot and Cyclops. We have so much energy here. Okay. We still have control of this game. We just play Infinite. That's it. We just play Infinite. We let Sunspot roll. We do some pew-pews. Now, they could have Infinite too, but they have to play. Like, they have to play cards. We got, like, this free rolling situation happening here. There's losable lines here. Okay, 0. Infinite. They beat us! Oh my God! Okay. We never lose this game. They have not shown Shang-Chi yet. 0% chance they have Shang-Chi. I'm going to have 4 Hulks there, and if they have Shang-Chi, they can win the location. I don't care. I'm going to put so many Hulks there. Easy. Easiest game of my life. They Corvus? They hit APOC? That's actually sad. And Swarm? The best Corvus in history? All these free Hulks and I still just lose left, by the way. I have to like turn 6. Oh my, I was gonna say turn 6 or more. Oh no! That is such a good card in this situation. I am legitimately concerned. I regret everything. Please, Gamora. Please, Gamora. Oh god. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. There's cope. There's a little bit of everything here. This might win. Guys, this might actually win. There's a chance we win this game. There's a chance we win this game. It's MODOK? That has to be swarms down then. That has to be swarms. There's still swarms in his hand. Why? What the hell? Why does he have swarms in his hand? Meek? What the hell is this? That was not... I think... Oh, can we make this up? I don't even know. I'm not doing the math. Okay. Groot. I think we did it, guys. Yes! We did it! Look at the War Machine gameplay. We're hard coping. Cope Machine has done it. Wait a minute. Wait! Meek! No, we lost! It's Meek! Oh my god, the humanity! How's War Machine? I think you should wait. Don't spend your credits yet. My first impressions are War Machine seems good. I think that's going to need some ironing out for the decks. Ebony Maw has felt okay. I feel like Infinite has felt really good with War Machine. But he's definitely not a build-around card. He's most certainly a support card. I think that... strictly trying to set up massive combos with War Machine is not worth it. And generally speaking, if you're able to play War Machine in a way where he makes sense for the deck you're playing and you get tremendous value anyways, that's right, it's worth it. So this looks like he's playing a War Machine based deck here. So now what we do is we Hope Summers, we War Machine, we get the proc on the Cyclops, and we're able to play Infinite anyways. So Jeff Ironlad's good. Ebony Maw to mid strong too, because obviously they move cards over. We're going to do this because Nebula gets +2 power next turn, plus Cyclops shoots its waves next turn. So we're going to do this. It's +4 power for this location. It makes sense. I don't love this play, but Vision. Of course, it's Vision. And now we have Infinite. So we go Infinite here. Could just go Infinite here. It's kind of a 50-50. I'm going to do this and hope for the best. Oh, Doom's a good play. But we do get the tiebreaker here. Very close. Very close game. Very close game. A lot of mobility they had there, and the Doctor Doom was excellent reach as well. So we don't need space that much, so I'm willing to do this just in the event they're playing Destroy. I don't want them to take advantage of the Ninja. They're playing Discard. I used my keys for War Machine. Okay, we do have the Hope Summers play here, which is nice. Throne Room's tricky for us. Like, putting War Machine into Hope Summers here is kind of sus, but we'll do it. It's unfortunate it didn't go to Murder World, but it was -2. So this is the... Okay, we do have the combo, so we snap. The problem is that Throne Room's kind of tricky, but we're probably able to play Infinite into Shadowland or Murder World, and then have Taskmaster copy it, and that should be pretty straightforward. Okay, they're playing good here. They're getting exactly what they need. Okay, we have the 6. We top deck Ebony Maw. Not going to be valuable for us. Their deck does not run Shang-Chi. We're kind of safe to play here. MODOK won't cover it. I don't think they've drawn APOC yet. Well, Dracula they're playing, so maybe it's a MODOK after. Dracula, yeah, we win, so we just do this. We have initiative, however. Dracula hitting APOC still does not beat this Taskmaster, so we win. So this is essentially the combo. Yeah, this is as clean as it gets. Yeah. So they dump the hand, 1 in hand. If it's Apocalypse, it still does not gap. It's Apocalypse. It's at 12. We're at 20. It's easy. Yeah. So that's the exact combo. That's like the fundamental basis of this deck. Hope Summers, War Machine, Infinite, Taskmaster. Is this an unironic Zoo Gamer is what I want to know. We definitely have to get rid of the Elysium. It's too good for them. Oh my god. Howard the Duck! I have a plan. We snap back. I need the Elysium. Hold on. And then I Nebula Legion. This is correct. Watch this gameplay. Look at that rocket. This is the easiest win of my career. Okay, I appreciate the Khazar gameplay. But you're going to be so upset with this. Ain't nobody expects this. I think we got him. We absolutely got him. Alucus 92 about to suffer severe emotional damage here. Absolute insanity. And the immediate retreat. Oh, skill Obsidian! It's not going to matter. We still got Jeff. They might have Jeff. And they're gone, baby! Let's go! The Cult Machine! Yeah, we're getting a lot of Destroy for sure. Yeah, we're so screwed here. Smart to play it into the super flow, but I can't do anything anyways. So he plays the 12 power here. Hope Summers, War Machine. Let's try this. We'll get Ebony Maw next turn as well. Thanks to Hope Summers. Playing War Machine on this turn in particular. Yeah. So let's see if we're able to win. We are at a huge disadvantage in my opinion. They didn't play Venom here. It's null. It is null. So they Venom here. Null skyrockets. They put power here. Let's do this. Venom, null, death. Death +1. Death 12. Oh, that's not what I expected. They must not have drawn their Venom. Okay, that's not what I expected. Not what I expected at all, but I mean, War Machine gave us some options there. I mean, it was a turn 6 with Hope Summers where we played Infinite and Ebony Maw. I was expecting them to Venom here, run up Null, and then play Death in another card here, but we ended up getting that win. Okay.